Now broadcasting.
An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out.
Yeah. No, no.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Johnson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strike.
Goes down looking. And now here's the Marlins DH, Dylan Head. Both 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. On the ground to third, Halter. Over to first. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Rob Nen.
number 30.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off
Here's
for
the third
Athletics,
baseman.
the third
1
baseman,
for 3.
Number 19.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Nen, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Johnny Damon
Up to grow.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Rob Nen gives. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hit softly on the ground to third. To first, and there's 2 down. Ricky Henderson digs in now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now time called at the plate. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's in for a strike. Rom still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So back to the top of the order. Juan Pierre, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that is out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball still 0-2. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Gordon stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drops one down in front of the plate. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so You really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics
Here's
are
one
challenging
more
the
look.
previous play.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first
One
base.
gone runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Man at first, one away. Going to count 1 and 2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Got him looking. Easy for him on the mound, but they still. Gordon leads off first with 2 down to the inning.